Are you planning to go to Ensenada, Baja California, Mexico? Well, stay here because here you have what you really need to know to visit one of my favorite cities and places to be for many magical reasons, which I am going to explain to you. This city is in North America, exactly to the northwest, in the area of the Pacific Sea of Mexico. It is best known for being close to the famous city of Tijuana and the world's busiest borderline between Mexico and the United States. It is also because here is what Americans often call the Napa Valley of Mexico, the Guadalupe Valley, el Valle de Guadalupe. La Bufadora, a very nice port and some of the best seafood in Mexico. For this place you have to definitely take a walk and relax yourself by the port and eat some seafood inside the restaurant zone in the fish and seafood market. Or also just buy and take some seafood and cook it at your place of accommodation. There is an option to take a boat ride and see the sea lions while you enjoy the scenery and the fun ride, of course, on the waves. The second place is La Bufadora, the maritime hazer, or correctly said, the maritime chimney cave on the cliff of the Ensenada Peninsula. And I remember since I was a child that I was excited by theme parks and adrenaline experiences, and this is the main reason why I was excited to go to this place. I still remember the first time I went and saw all those people gather and looking down into the cave between the rocks, waiting for something exciting to happen. And then hear this amazing rumbling sound come like from under the ground. Wow, definitely an adrenaline experience. Then surprisingly, you see the explosion of water come out in the form of foam sprayed upwards, waiting everyone present and nervy at the moment. For this same place, I have a detail, and it is related to the mystical and fantasy side of Mexico. And it is about the ancient and magical legend behind this iconic place. I am sure it will inspire you a lot if you like stories. Legend has it that every year the whales migrate from the cold waters of the north to the warm waters of the south. And it is said that one of the group's baby whales decided to separate to play on the coast, and in its walk, it got stuck between the rocks. And to ask for help, it launched a small jet of water, then larger and larger. Over time, the whale grew and became stone, merging with the other rocks in the area. And here another detail. I recommend you 100% to go to this place during the winter when the tide is high to experience the adrenaline of soaking up water. And if you want, and if it is summer, the days with the highest high tide, and avoid low tide since the power of this phenomenon is too short. Even so, you could enjoy its streets full of refreshing drinks and food and curiosities. And the third place is the well-known La Misión Beach, which is located in the historic town of La Misión, which is one of the most magical, fanciful, and mysterious places in the world. which I am going to tell you more in another of my next videos, so stay tuned. I will start you talking about this town since it is my hometown and where I grew up, so I never get tired of it. An introduction to all of this is because you have a view to both sides of the sea and its mountains and plains at the same time. And when it is spring after the rain, you can see how different its landscape is from a dry desert landscape to mountains with green grass and even flowery meadows. Included to enjoy the activity of kayaking in the estuary of the town. And after or before doing that, carry out the main activity in town, one of the most famous horseback rides in all of Mexico and the world. And the fourth and the last place, on the last part, we have El Valle de Guadalupe, the Guadalupe Valley. This place, called by the Americans the Napa Valley of Mexico, is undoubtedly a must-see on your trip. And to be honest, I've never been in Napa Valley in the United States, but I think they call it that because of its similarity. And the only thing that changes here in Mexico are the prices, which are cheaper compared to the prices in the United States. You will experience the wide variety of wine tasting and of course the wide variety of restaurants and places to eat and stay. You will see from afar when you are arriving to this valley the beautiful landscape of being a large vineyard farm with slightly some Italian air and in the middle of what it could be said almost literally a desert. And to end this video, I will recommend you a really important thing that not a lot of people think about it. And this is to try to have a calm mind and positive thoughts wherever you go in the world in order to have access to possible opportunities to get out of trouble in many situations, such as changing a tire or mishaps of any kind. People in Mexico, it is very warm and they will always try to help in any way they can and with anything. And this is a way to end this video, highlighting how healthy it is to travel and get out of the comfort zone and discover and learn from cultures. In fact, I want to invite you to give me a like, subscribe to my channel and comment below what you think of everything I recommended and all the things I just told you. And stay tuned because if you like this video, this is just the beginning of this adventure. And get ready for all the magic that is coming in my next videos. You can't even imagine the things that I will bring you. This is Villa Moreno and goodbye.